Saraya brought up her return on the Sessions podcast with Renee Paquette. She stated that during her AEW matches, she is not going to allow anyone to attack her from behind. Saraya also claimed that she has PTSD as a result of her injury since it was a whiplash effect that caused terrible damage. She said, and I quote, "Please don't do anything from behind me. That would piss me off. It would be something I wouldn't tolerate. Until I'm fully comfortable with it, just don't do anything from behind me." Excuse me? Excuse me? What? This is a real quote. I'm not having to dig for these things, guys. This is a real quote. This is on Renee Paquette's podcast. This is a reputable, this isn't digging to some podcast that some guy accidentally went on and said some, excuse me? Like you just came out on Dynamite last week and announced you waved a paper in our face. You posted it on Twitter. You told us you were 100% clear to wrestle. I'm not sure. I know what 100% means. I'm not sure Saraya knows what 100% means. What was that? Just 100% physically clear to wrestle? Doesn't even sound like you're there yet. Because what it sounds like by no means to me is, are you 100% mentally prepared to get inside that ring? You're telling me, let me get this straight, Saraya. You're telling me that everyone in AEW can only attack from one angle. They are not allowed to get behind you because you're going to freak the fuck out and God knows what you're going to do. You're telling me that these stipulations that you're placing on a bunch of women who are trying to ascend to the top of an AEW women's division, you're telling me this is good for that division? This is good for the old head to return, the prodigal one back from injury, to come back in AEW, tell everybody this is her house, but you can only use the front door. This is my house, but you can only use the front door. Don't even think about coming in the back. That's good for this division. You're telling me that you can dictate the point of attack in matches that are already a little bit predictable, Saraya, but now you're telling me that if they get behind you, we know nothing's going to happen. How interesting can you make your matches? How interesting can you're telling me they have to look you in your eyes. You have to be prepared for what they're about to do to you. You're like, listen, guys, you're telling me that Saraya is ready to take a real bump when she says things like this. Not some hip toss bullshit, but like a high risk bump, maybe off the top ropes, maybe something that's just a little bit awkward. You're telling me she's not going to freak out? You can't throw words around like PTSD. Britt Baker is damn near okay week in and week out with fucking complete body mutilation. She leaves the ring bloody, beat up, injured, hurt, hit from behind, hit from the side, hit with a chair. And you're telling me that she's supposed to go out and perform in a match with somebody who says, look, we're going to do this. You look me in the eyes. It's like Mortal Kombat where your character can't turn around and face the other direction. What is going on here? What are we really supposed to do? And you can't throw out words like PTSD like they don't mean anything. Like that's a serious thing. If you really believe that you have PTSD and you're going to get into the ring, you're not 100% mentally ready, and you're going to get into a ring with women who are supposed to 100% trust you. This is the fucking AEW circus. How do you work heel against Saraya? How do you work as a heel against her? Because fucking heel 101 is to attack the babyface when they're not looking, is to do some underhanded, sneaky shit. And instead, what, you have to tap her on the shoulder and tell her, are you ready for me to attack now? My expectations for Full Gear just fucking went down the toilet. Like, we have every opportunity, Tony Khan, to fix all these problems, and we're still fucking doing this. Tony Khan, where is your public relations team? Where is your media management team? Who the fuck is approving these wrestlers to go on these podcasts and just say whatever it is they want? Who keeps letting these AEW wrestlers talk? You guys keep talking like this freedom that these AEW wrestlers have is such a great thing, but there's Plaxico Burress up in here. They're just all shooting himself in the fucking foot. One after another. Eddie fucking Kingston. Now we got Saraya. There's been other people who have done it. You got Sammy Guevara getting booed out at boxing matches. Like, Where is your media relations team that fucking tells your guys some things are better left unsaid? Because I can't make this up. Tony Khan, right now, on the spot, this is an offer. Hire me right now. I will fix all of your public relation problems and all of your public speaking problems from your wrestlers. It's a simple fix. Hire me right now. I have a one-step plan to fix the AEW and their media relations problems. You know what it is? I walk into the locker room. I go, hey, assholes, shut up. Stop talking. Problem fixed. It's that simple. Stop going on podcasts and saying real wild shit. It's not working. It's not making the casual fans are sitting in the corner going, what is with this circus? What is with these crazy people? It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. But like this honesty shit that AEW's like taking pride, like it reminds me of Talladega Nights when fucking, and MJF did it a little bit as a joke, but like it really does remind me of Talladega Nights when these guys are like, with all due respect, and then say some real stupid shit. Honesty is fine, but save the honesty shit for when you retire. Paige, when you retire, then you can come out and say how scared you are, how you had PTSD, but to just put that out there in the world, to just tell everybody you're not going to allow someone to attack you from behind, that's shit messaging, man. That's just shit messaging. It's like you took me, someone who was a little bit excited for fucking Full Gear, and now I'm like, that match is like what? I may watch it now just to see if it's a garbage truck, like on fire, to see if it's a shit show. I might watch it now for that, but I'm not watching it with the same intent that I was watching it before, where I was a little bit excited. The IWC might buy into all this bullshit, right? They're going to try to defend it. They'll sympathize with her. They'll tell me I'm an asshole for saying this, but this is all fucking truth. If you're not 100% clear, don't come say you're 100% clear. If you're not 100% mentally ready, don't tell us you're 100% mentally ready, and do not get into a ring with a person who is 100% trust in you. Like, this shit wouldn't fly in any other sport. It just wouldn't fly. Nowhere else is any other sport allowing somebody to come back that is not physically or mentally ready. It just doesn't happen.